I've occasionally wondered how easily we might extract our 8 tonnes from a muddy outback road. We're leaving Balranald Caravan Park under the old drawbridge and heading to the truck wash to clean a few weeks' dust off the van. Tonight's destination is Chiltern, and the plan is to head down to Kyalite and follow the road to Moolameen and then the Riverina Highway to Albury. This route should keep us off the Sturt Highway, which is the main trucking route between Sydney and Adelaide. Due to a navigational error, we merrily roll up the highway instead of turning right to Tulibuck. When we realise we're heading for Hay, we consult the Apple for navigation and it tells us to take the next right turn for the road which will take us down to Moolameen. We have a conversation about the road being dry weather only, and I consult the HEMA map which shows the road heading straight back to our intended route. We're used to using unmade roads with the bush tracker in tow, and this one seems fine. The weather is hot, there hasn't been any rain for several days, although there were some heavy downpours a week or so ago. As it turns out, the road is in great condition and we're soon cruising along very nicely. The road is traversing the western edge of the Hay Plain and the area is predominantly devoted to merino sheep farming. At the first road junction, we take the major road and the sign indicates we are getting closer to Moolameen. At the next junction, we take the left turn to Moolameen as the sign says. It is a lesser road, but it still looks to be in reasonable condition. There are a few spots where it has recently been quite muddy, as the tyre tracks show, but we easily managed to skirt around the boggy patches and I'm having no problems with traction, even though we were still running in two-wheel drive. I'm quietly lamenting the wasted trip to the truck wash this morning as the caravan is again being drenched in dust. I blissfully drive into this patch which is not fully dried out, and before long the wheels are spinning in the sticky mud and we are losing speed and steering. I switch into four-wheel drive as fast as possible and try to steer out, but it's too late. I've just driven into the remains of a long puddle. A little work with a shovel achieves only a couple of inches progress, so out come the MaxTrax. This is the second time I have used them and the first time with a Chev, so I'm hoping it all goes well. We make a few metres progress before we are stuck again, but I do manage to get the driver's side onto a firmer surface. I walk up the road to get an idea of how long the sticky stuff lasts. It looks like it's all good after a few hundred metres. On the way back, it occurs to me that we should have the GoPro out to record some of the fun we're having. We're just in a little bit of a situation here, where we've been driving along a nice dirt road and all of a sudden it went sticky, so we're a bit stuck. Now we shall try and extrude ourselves. A combination of the firmer surface on the driver's side and the two sets of MaxTrax on the passenger side enables me to get moving well and make good progress. I'm not stopping until I'm sure all the wheels are on a firm base. After a long walk back to collect the MaxTrax and a big drink, we head off again. I guess considering the 38-degree heat and my lack of practice with extractions from mud, a 55-minute delay is not too bad. Even though the track is varying in quality and down to a two-wheel track occasionally, we have to press on, as I am sure we could not turn around anywhere without finding ourselves in an even worse situation. The track continues to provide some interesting patches, and we're mostly able to avoid the wet bits until we come to another major boggy section. With a quick prayer,
Our Lady of Blessed Acceleration, don't fail me now!
And a firm right foot, we managed to make it through. I really don't want to stop in the middle of all that. You can see where others have already had challenges getting through it as well. After a few more wet areas, the road surface improves and we're back up to cruising speed and driving in two-wheel drive again. The reddish surface is sandier and not as sticky as that glutinous grey clay we encountered. We can relax and enjoy the scenery again, and before long we're back at the main road. There we are. So we made it out. There's the road down there. It'd be a little bit muddy if I had to floor it through a couple of spots. Our next stop is at another car wash where we have a lot more work to do.